It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. Next on Madden NFL 25.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Allen comes out throwing. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He'll take the option to the right on second down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Third and long for him here. Caught. So there's that rookie out of Florida State. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action now, Allen. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Allen on the ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Panthers pick this one up. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot, quickness, right? It's usually the corner skill guys,
Yep.
But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and long. It's Allen. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Sam Martin on now to punt it away on 4th. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
Watching Bryce Young at Alabama, he just made the game look so easy. One of those rare prospects where everything just feels like it's in slow motion and he's in total control. Well, fast forward to the NFL, and he took a beating early in his career. Everything must have felt like a blur. But there's no denying the promise he has as a quarterback, that high upside that made him the #1 pick overall.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. So on 4th down now, the Panthers calling an all-pro several times over. It's Johnny Hecker for the punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw for Allen. Stays upright. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. So second down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make it impact later.
Back to the air, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. And the Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Oh, nearly got to the end zone there. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That was a whole lot of hoofing it all the way across the field before the 2 tight end and QB could find a window in that zone to get him the ball. He had to earn that catch in every single yard that came with it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. Raheem Blackshear now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Panthers with a 2nd and 7. From the 29. Tremble with the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air on 1st down, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Carolina in punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bills and receiver Amari Cooper making their way back out. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shakir sent in motion left. On 1st down, Allen. Looking to sideline, that's Coleman. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up. To throw again, it's Allen. Shakir with the grab. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air again, Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Amendola able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Bass now to kick this away. Blackshear on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They've got first down from the 31. Young working from the gun. Complete to Tremble. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Young. He finds Sanders. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 47. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Connection made to Tremble. And that's good for a gain of 5. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Connects with Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
Young on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the 1st sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more, or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Allen on 3rd and short. He finds Kincaid. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills holding on to a field goal lead. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Looking to throw. Finds Kincaid. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another one for Cook. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
2nd down. Probably going to see him kneel it again here. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign Well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Big moment for Tyler Bass here. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.